Hi, my name is Vasudha and I'm a singer-songwriter, originally from New Delhi, but I've been staying in Mumbai for the past 13 years. I've been in the music scene right from Asma days, where a pop band was formed and 4 of us were selected from different parts of the country, and I was selected from Delhi. And since then, the music journey has been fairly exciting, because from a pop singer to a composer, I finally became an indie musician, where I was composing my own music and eventually landed up learning this technique of live looping. And the latest act that I have of mine is V-Loop Mash, where I mash up like really popular songs together and do a live looping version of it. By live looping, I mean that I might start with the help of this sampler that I have. It's called RC50 Loop Station. I start with recording one loop, be it a vocal loop or any instrument that I'm picking up. I play the ukulele mostly, and record that loop and then add layers on it live in front of a live audience. So I'm creating everything on the go. At one point, I was just going through a random video on YouTube, and I saw this guy, Beardy Man. He's a live looping artist. He was creating these really funny sounds, and he had a small sampler, and eventually he just built it up to a beautiful piece of music. It was like, I really want to know more about it. And that's when my whole research started, and I saw this Boss RC50 Roland loop station, and I thought I'm going to order it. I didn't care how much it cost me, and so I didn't care about that. When I got it, I had no idea where I'm going to go with it, but I just knew that I'm going to understand this sampler or this technique inside out. So I spent maybe a month and a half to 2 months hibernating in my house, not really going out and trying to figure out every single thing. I created at least 6 to 7 songs. People keep coming in and going out, but now I have a regular band called Sharma and the Besharams, and we are working on our EP now. Other than that, I keep collaborating with different musicians all the time. My first crowdfunded album, Attune Spirits, featured 30 musicians from all over the world. So that was like a big opportunity for me to meet them, interact with them, and show them my music. And so I think Berklee helped me a lot in not just in the theory and the academic part of it, but actually in life in general. So I don't really see myself in like a huge car or a whatever, or maybe super popular in terms of a Bollywood celebrity or a playback singer. Or I just want to keep doing music better. If you really want to learn something, there's YouTube. Why I would say, because there was a manual that I read and stuff, but when you see a practical, like someone actually showing it practically how it all works, I saw a lot of videos of how people were using it. People were using it for different things. Some people were more instrumentalists, so they would actually use instruments as the main ones to loop, and some vocalists were doing. So I kind of mix and match both things. I'm not very proficient in a lot of instruments. There are some multi-instrumentalists, but my vocals are my strength. MacBook Air, and then I have a small MIDI controller, MIDI keyboard. This MIDI controller is a foot MIDI controller, because I'm playing an instrument, so I can't really, so I have a foot MIDI controller. Then I have an APC 40, which is used to record stuff and also to trigger stuff that I already have produced before. I move around a lot, and if it's a stationary mic, then while singing I can't do a lot of things that I have to do. So it's a it's a mic that wherever I'm moving, it's going to stay there, and I can sing. Even if I'm off stage and I want to move around, I can still do that. the funny part is that I've been creating my original stuff for a while, and I have done a couple of live looping videos before, but when I do a live looping version of a very popular song, that's something that's become viral suddenly. I did a recent V-loop mash of a song, and that's gone viral, and I'm trying to understand the same technique, and there might be 100 other covers of the same song, but why is this becoming viral? That's because the technique is new and you're using something that people have already heard before and they like it. I can't beatbox, so what I do is like I'll do a kick like this and I'll loop it, and then I'll do a snare. That's my snare. So when you hear it on mic, like a, so that's how I create. And you don't really need to be a beatboxer to do live looping. If you are a beatboxer, it's even better. So I'm saying, if someone is looking at me from a distance and saying, oh my god, she's doing so well and this is where I want to be. So I'm where I am. I'm still hungry for more. So if you think you're struggling and you lose your mind in between, I don't think you should lose your heart. And that's one of my songs that that talks about the very same attitude that one should have. And just keep going. Don't get disheartened. Like if you get dejected, it's fine. Gather yourself up, get up again and go ahead. That's what we all do. That's what it should be.
Like, comment, share and subscribe. BigLifeShorts.com